without Derrick Rose. So, they went out and signed Mike Dunleavy, knockdown shooter. He's going from NBA purgatory in Milwaukee to NBA royalty in Chicago. They drafted Tony Snell, who's another guy who can really shoot the basketball. Re-signed Nazr Mohammed, and they drafted Eric Murphy. As far as losses, they lost Marco Bellinelli to the Spurs, Nate Robinson to the Nuggets, and they waived Rip Hamilton. I give the Bulls a C+.
Yeah, see, they didn't really do much, but
yeah, they didn't really do much. I mean, you saw Indiana. Indiana made moves. The Bulls kind of just were like, yo, we're going to get Derrick Rose back. We're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of didn't work out for you in 2011 when all you had was Rose.
It's going to work out this year.
You are such a Bulls fan, I swear to you.
It's going to work out this year.
You're such a Bulls fan, I swear.
Why don't you believe it's not going to work out?
Because 3 superstars are better than 1. Okay, 2.5 superstars.
2.5?
Bosh is a half. Maybe a quarter. 2.25 superstars.
Alright, so you got 3 All-Stars. And then they got Rose, Noah, and Dame.
Okay, honestly, if you're talking about offense, I'd rather have Bosh than Noah. I'd rather have LeBron than Rose. I'd rather have Wade than Dang. Even Jimmy Butler, I'd rather have Wade than Butler.
Of course.
Okay, like a Carlos Boozer. I'd rather have the Birdman. Listen, the Birdman shot 84% against Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals.
When all you do is dunk. It's easy.
Hey, he was 2 for 2 on jump shots. He was 2 for 2 on jump shots.
Nah, it's all about those. Noah's all about the hustle points.
Yeah, he's the perfect hustle guy.
And Boozer, if he tried more, it'd probably be
if he tried more.
Yeah, he'd probably get easy doubles.
Yeah, if he tried.
Yeah.
But I'm giving Chicago a C+ because they didn't really improve. I mean, they kind of just replaced their shooters. That mean they lost Bellinelli and Spurs. All right, we'll get Mike Dunleavy. I mean, they were in the running for Kyle Korver before Korver re-signed with the Hawks, which I thought was dumb. Why would you re-sign with the Hawks? But whatever. Nazr Mohammed doesn't scare people. Tony Snell looked average in Summer League, although, hey, I know Nazi pushed LeBron. I know. You give me that look. I know.
He scares people now.
He doesn't scare people.
He's like, I don't want to be pushed.
Whoa, don't push me. I'm close to the edge.
Wow.
I know, corny. But seriously, Chicago didn't really establish themselves. I mean, to me, they're just another contender. They're not special like Miami or Indiana is.
They were a contender before. Contender again.
Yeah,
they just thought about it like that. We already made it all the way, almost at the end with the team that we have. So. Yeah,
believe me, their 2012 team. It's not like their 2012 team sucked. I mean, they had the best record in the NBA in that lockout shortened season.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to blow by Philadelphia if it wasn't for Rose's injury. They would have blown by Boston and would have set up another rematch with Miami in the conference finals.
That would have been nice.
Although, you gotta admit, that Celtics Heat conference finals was awesome in 2012.
Yeah.
Remember Rondo scored 44 points in Game 2? He started sagging his pants. He was and I remember I think it was Jeff Van Gundy said it. Jeff Van Gundy's like, if he sags the pants, that's when you know it gets real. I was like, okay, Jeff Van Gundy, you know about this stuff? Okay. Anyways, give the Bulls a solid C+. They're not going to really scare a lot of people.
Yeah, it's just the Bulls.
Especially Miami. Miami's going to be like, ooh.
Till Rose drops 45.
It's not going to drop 45.
You're right,
50. Moving on. We're going to move on to the Milwaukee Bucks now. The Milwaukee Bucks finished 3rd in Central Division.
I give him a D.
Yeah, I give him a D+. The Milwaukee Bucks had such a big roster turnaround. Okay, they added O.J. Mayo, Brandon Knight, Gary Neal, Carlos Delfino, Luke Ridnour, Slava Kravtsov, Chris Middleton, Nate Walters in the draft. They also drafted, I still can't pronounce this dude's name, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's Greek, can't pronounce the last name. And they also added Miroslav Raduljica. 10 new players for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm. What's all their contracts? 1-year contracts or?
I know Delfino's a 3-year. Brandon Knight's got 2 years left on his. O.J. Mayo's is a 3-year deal. Gary Neal's a 2-year deal. Oh, they also signed Zaza Pachulia. I forgot about Zaza. So 11 new players on the Bucks roster. Meanwhile, they lost all of their offense. Monta Ellis is in Dallas. Brandon Jennings is in Detroit. And J.J. Redick is with the Clippers. Mm-hmm. Even Samuel Dallenberg left to go play for Dallas. They traded Luke Mbamute to the Kings. They let Mike Dunleavy go to Chicago. They lose Gustavo Ayllon to the Hawks, waive Drew Gooden, and then fire Jim Boylan as head coach, and then hire Larry Drew. Bucks, you get a D+.
Lost all their stars.
Yeah, literally lost everybody. They added 11 new players to this Bucks roster.
Mayo's like, oh man, come on.
I thought I was going to be here playing with Jennings.
Yeah.
Man, like I said, I'm playing with Knight.
Mm.
And I believed in this team. I thought Milwaukee would have got back to the playoffs again next year if they kept Jennings, Ellis, and Redick, maybe added. And I like this Giannis Antetokounmpo kid. I like him. For the YouTube world, I apologize. I can't pronounce the dude's name. I apologize. I liked Milwaukee's team. It's just a shame that, that nothing ever works out. What Milwaukee should really do is be really, really bad. Like, right now, they're in the bad but not bad enough category.
No, they're probably going to be really bad.
No. Because I think with Brandon Knight and Mayo, they'll win 27, 30 games. I think they could. But that's not bad enough. Like, right now, the Bucks are in the worst place where you want to be in the NBA. Bad but not bad enough to get a superstar. And good, but not good enough to really make a playoff run. And that's always been the Milwaukee Bucks for you. So I give the Bucks a D+. What do you give them, Josh?
A D.
Get your game up, Milwaukee. Get your game up.